All right, y'all, it's WEBisode 3. We got no other than Sam in the building. We're asking him a few questions, you know what I'm saying? Get his mind, state his mind frame on the league. Figured I'd bring somebody in, one of the more entertaining users in the league. Sam, what's up, man?
What up, though?
Hey, shit, just figured I'd get you out here, man. Ask you a few questions. You know, you one of the most hated people in Sports Nation, man. How you feel about that?
True story.
Yeah, man.
I was told a long time ago, man. If ain't nobody hating on you, man, you really ain't doing nothing out here, man. So it's got to be a motive behind all of the hate, brother.
Yeah, you know how that go. Well, we're gonna get into it. The first question I want to ask you, man, being that you've been here for a while, how do you feel about the state of the league right now? You know, seeing it then and now, or do you feel any way about it?
Well, you know, to me, man, some of the things that I'm witnessing, man, the league seems to be, I wouldn't necessarily call it a jeopardy, but I would say the morality of the league, it has dropped. You know, we lose a guy like Tank, who was one of the main commissioners, man, you know, but he had some personal stuff going on.
Right.
But he was one of the head honchos, you know, so he fell back.
Right.
And now the leadership of the league is in question.
So okay. With that being said, you know, we recently had conversations of you and myself being commish, and the powers that be, they kicked us about it. They didn't want to see that. They gave us all the reasons not to. So reiterate, if you became a commish, what would you bring to the table?
You asked me that. I'm glad you asked me that, man, because things have been going one way for a while now, man, and there's a little bias to it, you know.
Yeah.
I think the idea that was brought to the table, man, was very refreshing, man. I myself personally, I think I bring a lot of creativity. I bring a lot of incentives to the league. It's going to motivate guys to continue to play in the league.
Right. So okay, when you say incentives, can you indulge in that? Can you let the people know who don't know, or the users know what you would bring, or the things that you speak of?
Absolutely. You see, I feel guys who accomplish things, people like to be rewarded.
Agree.
People like to be rewarded through tangible things. So, you know, some of the things that I have in mind, you know, I think you win a Super Bowl, get you a trophy, man. You deserve a trophy, man.
Right, something to show for it.
Or for individual awards, you know, ain't nothing wrong with sending a man a certificate, or even sending a man a ring. Just all type of things that make the league fun, that make people look towards being successful, to motivate them and give them that extra incentive to do well.
Right, I definitely agree. Just something to show, make you feel like you did something. So I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I think that'd be a good look. So outside of that, being a user, let's say you don't get on the commission panel, what would you like to see be done to help push this thing of ours forward?
I think the current members of leadership, the current people who are in place, I mean, I would like to see them show some type of activity or some type of behaviors for showing change, you know. Get out of the stagnant state that we're in. Just to bring something to the table, or to bring some type of insight towards the members in the league that, hey, we are still planning to make the league better.
So you feel like we in a stagnant place right now? You feel like we just here?
More so complacent. You know, we've had a lot of success, And it's like guys that they've become comfortable, they become complacent where we are, and it seems that they've created their own ceiling.
Right. Gotcha. I definitely gotcha. So we gonna take this. You know, one of the reasons why, you know, when we brought that idea, or I'm gonna say you, I'm not even gonna speak for me, I'm gonna say you. One of the reasons why is because people around the league question your maturity, they question your antics. Why do you think you catch a bad rap as far as the perception of Sam?
Honestly, you know, the art of love is a missing art in a lot of places around the world. But a lot of guys, maybe it's envy, maybe it's just pure hate, but there's definitely a bias there between myself, my persona, and the other individuals of the league.
Yeah.
Now, I've never had the opportunity to sit down and converse with these current leaders on a personal level in a serious manner for any type of opinion to be developed.
Right.
So it just takes that opportunity and that time.
So all you need is a conversation, what you saying, and that all that'll change.
Not just the conversation, but it's going to take more than that. The conversation itself, though, puts everything out there and should bring us together. But the mentality has to be there that, hey, we're all for improving this league. We all have one shared and one common goal to make the best sports nation that we can possibly make. Now, if the focus is going to be that I don't like him for this and for this and for that, and that's where the immaturity comes in.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what it is. At least from my point of view, they take their personal feelings and feel like you don't have nothing to bring to the table without even listening. So I definitely agree with that. So for the back end of this webisode, I'm gonna give you some shine, man. I'm gonna go look at these Giants and I want you to tell me what your team will need for you to get your hands on that first ring.
We're in a pretty decent position right now. We're sitting 7-4. We had a little dip. I think we had lost 2 to 3 games consecutively to probably some lesser competitive opponents.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of the season, week 1, I lost my best cornerback, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. He was a little up in age, but the attributes are still there. We lost him for the season, so that left a hole in the secondary with us only having one caliber cornerback.
Gotcha.
But we've done a good job as far as making general manager moves, accumulating draft picks, so that we we can accumulate young talent, get these acquisitions that we need to go to the next level. But we just look to improve pretty much defensively. Just in the secondary, we may need just another cornerback or two to solidify our pass defense. And we look to just get a little more speed in the backfield, you know, to become more balanced. We've had a great passing game the last couple of years. Eli Manning, he won quarterback of the year for the NFC. We've been a top 5 offense in the last 2 seasons. So offensively, we're great. So just to put it together defensively, become balanced so we can get over that hump.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up. What do you say to the people real quickly that say you're Odell or die?
Funny you said that, man. Odell or die, man. The guy, he's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. We had back-to-back 2,000-yard receiving seasons, which is extraordinary.
That is.
But the majority of the people who say that, they probably been abused by Odell, man. Odell probably put 200-300 yards upon him. But if you look in the fine print, or you look into the detail, we have multiple receivers with several receptions. But the name of the game is get the ball to your best players. So a lot of guys probably envy that because they don't have an
Major
Odell caliber receiver on their team. So because they can't utilize that scheme or that game plan, you know, they envy Sam. So it's Odell or die.
Oh, I got you, man. I got you. I'm looking at these stats. I'm see if what you're talking backs up. if it gets backed up by these stats, let's see these receptions. 43, 31, 28. Okay. Odell is clearly your best player. But I see it. I see it. All right. So Sam, I appreciate you coming on the WEBisode, man. I figured I'd get somebody with some characters, one of the more entertaining users on here. So we definitely appreciate you, man.
To me, man. Thanks for having me out, man. Wish you the best with your WEBisodes, man, and continued success, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right, we out of here. WEBisode 3.